Namaste, my dear friends. Today, we're continuing our short classes for lazy mornings when you don't want to get up from your bed, but you want to start doing yoga regularly. So I invite you to sit down either on the chair next to your bed or on a yoga mat that will actually train your mind to do yoga. So just sit and close your eyes. Feel your breath, engage your belly, breathe in, breathe out. Feel this nice flow of relaxation that you're allowing yourself to let go all your thoughts and just these 10-15 minutes give only to yourself. Inhale, make a smile, exhale, let go everything, and then inhale, raise your arms, interlock your fingers and stretch up, stretch up, stretch up, and little bit turn to bend to one side and bend to the other side, allowing yourself to stretch and feel that you are still pulling yourself up. You're still stretching up. Even though you're bending to the sides, you're still stretching up. Inhale and then exhale. Open your arms. Inhale, turn to one side. Look back. Push your shoulders down and then turn to the other side. Look back and again push your shoulders down and twist in your belly. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, stretch your both arms forward and just kind of reach forward. You can put your tips of your fingers on the floor and drop your head down and slightly just rock from side to side. And of course, if it's too hard for you, then your tips of your fingers would be here. It doesn't matter, but still make these movements. Inhale and exhale. Now, stretch your legs just a little bit away from you. Put them wider and draw both knees to one side and draw both knees to other side. Feel that again, your back is straight and you're working with your hips and knees, with your ligaments, with your joints. Very good. And now put your palms back, a little bit lean back, and as if you're riding a bicycle, do these movements. Again, very nicely, mindfully, and to the other side. Keep breathing. Do not hold your breath. Always have this flow. When you have this nice flow of breathing, then the energy starts moving. Again, cat and cow pose. It's a nice pose to start your practice. Inhale your tail and chin up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up and down. And feel like your spine is awakening. Feel that you have a nice stretch in your back and in your belly. And then inhale, your right foot goes forward. If it's too hard for your left foot, you can put either a little cushion or blanket under the left knee. And then inhale, push your pelvis forward and exhale. I want you to notice one thing here. If you put too close, then when you lean in forward, then your knee goes over your heel. And we don't want that. We want to keep 90-degree angle. So either just step a little bit forward, and then you see I'm dropping my hips down, but I'm still keeping this 90-degree angle here. It's very, very important. Okay, just stay here. If it's possible, either keep your fingers on the floor, or if it's possible, reach up and stretch up and breathe. Breathe with your belly. Try to breathe to work on the capacity of your lungs. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to stretch our hamstrings. Go down, stretch. And try not to lean on your left side. Just bring your pelvis between your two hip joints and go deeper down. You don't have to go that deep that you will feel strain. Just put your hands on your thigh or maybe on the yoga blocks or on the yoga mat. And breathe here again. Stretch the back side of your right leg. Breathe through that side. Inhale and exhale. And we're going to turn and stretch a little bit inside. That is also very important, to stretch our inner side of our hips. For that, we still have the foot open, but we're a little bit leaning backward. And again, my pelvis is not hanging here, is a little bit centered. Not a little bit, but it's centered. So as if I want to sit on my heel. So I'm just a little bit, and you can feel the stretch. And if you don't feel the stretch, maybe a little bit wider, make a little bit wider. Breathe here. We're opening, we're allowing the blood to circulate. We're allowing to breathe our joints. That is very good for our hormone system, for our endocrine system. Inhale and exhale. Okay. And then we're going to switch the sides. Now our left foot goes forward. And we're going to stretch again. And again, feel that you are in between. So my left foot is a little bit apart from my right knee, like two parallel lines. And I invite you, if you feel that you still check in this 90-degree angle, and if you feel that you're fine here, just raise your arms up. Breathe. Breathe. Stretch up and breathe. Open your chest, open your belly, stretch this front part of your torso. And because your left foot and your right knee is apart from each other, you have this balance. And then go down and stretch back. And again, do not lean on the right side, just a little bit in the middle and stretch. I'm not too much pushing yourself, and you should also not, because you just woke up. It's a morning practice. You don't need to overstrain yourself. You need to train your brain that it's good for you, and it's good for, and it's a pleasant sensation. So I don't want to turn back to you. I will turn forward, front, but you just turn to the other side, because we want to stretch the inner part of our left thigh, left leg. And again, I'm just a little bit swinging back and allowing this nice stretch. And again, this is a nice feeling for our brain, the signal for our brain that yes, I love doing yoga. I love the sense that my body is feeling in the morning. Very good. And then after that, come to the center, put your knees together, and either just keep for the balance your arms here, or interlock your elbows and go from side to side. Stretch your sides. If something is not comfortable, you are always welcome to stop and start doing it again and check. Maybe you took the wrong position, or if you have some injuries, of course, you should skip at any time. Inhale and exhale. Okay, from here, again, standing on our knees, tacking your toes in. Either just put your both palms on your lower back, or you can either grab one of the heels, but I'll show you first with the palms on the lower back. Open your chest and push your pelvis forward. Push your pelvis forward. And stand up a little bit wider for a nice balance. I want you to feel comfortable here. Open your chest. Try to connect your shoulder blades. Breathe. I'm still breathing with my belly. Inhale and exhale. Super nice. Stretch your arms forward and relax. Still keep your toes tucked in because we haven't finished. I just want you to relax your lower back. Breathe through your lower back. Feel this nice flow of relaxation, stretching. Okay, and from this pose, we're going to go into the Ashtanga Namaskar. So if it's not working for you, don't worry. But if you can, just drop your chin and chest to the floor, pull your elbows back, push your shoulders down, stay here for a second, and then slide forward into Bhujangasana. Bhujangasana, drop your shoulders, bring your elbows inside, look up, inhale, and go back. And again, tuck your toes in and stretch. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And again. Again, dropping our chin and chest to the floor, pulling your shoulders back, and then sliding forward, flat toes. Inhale, look up, push your shoulders down. Bring your elbows in and go back and stretch. Nice exercise for your back muscles, for your strength of your arms, and of course strengthening your bones. So everything is engaged, working. We are engaging every part of our body, which is super, super great. And then lay down. Lay down, but I want you now to open your shoulders even more. For that, we're opening left arm to the side. Find one line with your head, and very gently, just first look, just turn and bring that shoulder, left shoulder down. Turn and open your right knee up, and then, if it's possible, open your right arm up. So you don't have to keep the fingers, tips of your fingers on the floor. You can just put the palm on the floor and open. And if it's too hard for you, just keep pushing against the floor and look up. And this is also nice stretch for heart opening. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Keep this knee up. So this knee is also helping you to open your pelvis and have a little twist in your spine. Exhale and relax. I want you to relax here. I want you to relax between these two sets of the asana. Inhale and exhale. Now the other arm, my right arm, on the same line when my head, I'm pushing against the floor, opening the hip, and then either I'm just staying here and looking up, or I'm opening the arm up, breathing and trying to connect my shoulder blades, and I'm opening my heart, breathing in and out, in and out, breathing with my belly again, and exhale again. Take a nice rest. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And before we finish the practice, I want you to relax your lower back completely. For that, we're making circles with our lower back, stretching every vertebrae, taking the tension away from our lower back. Nice rotation, nice stretch. And if it's still not enough for you, you still can go back to child pose and rest here, or rabbit pose, or child pose. But it's better to stretch our arms forward. It will stretch your spine better. And the last one, I want you to stretch the sides of your body. So inhale. See, I'm putting my pelvis on my heels here. My toes are tucked. If it's too hard for you, you can put a pillow under your buttocks and under your pelvis, and then to sit on the pillow, and then put one arm to the side and stretch to one side and stretch as if you're leaning against the wall. So I don't want you to stretch this way. Just try to because we were opening the heart already. So open your heart, stretch to one side, breathe. Inhale and exhale, and to the other side. Put one palm on the floor. Push yourself back a little bit. Open the chest and lean to the other side. Go deeper. Feel this nice stretch. Breathe. This is best activation at the end of the practice to start your day. Give yourself the boost of energy. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Just sit for one moment. I want you to close your eyes and feel the flow energy. If you're just starting your practice, if you don't feel this flow, that's okay too. Just take a moment to train your brain to be more mindful and to search for this. Not create, not imagine, but just patiently waiting when you can feel it. We finished our practice. We can sit in a half lotus pose, or it would be better if you lay down and finish the practice with Shavasana. I think 2 minutes is essential for you just to come back, just to feel this nice harmony inside of your body. You can put on pause and do that. And after that, sit down in the lotus pose, close your eyes, inhale and exhale. Inhale, bring your both palms in Namaste. Be grateful for yourself, to yourself for this practice. Be grateful to yourself that you have decided to give your body something very important, very useful. And be grateful to the teachers who are passing this knowledge from generation to generation. I wish you a beautiful day, and I wish you to keep practicing every morning. Namaste.